Right, Brett.
Yeah.
It's a new year.
Yeah, you sounded thrilled by that.
I still haven't recovered from the last one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. But we've come back, and you've been playing a lot of, a bit of the Halo 5 beta, the new Halo 5 beta.
Yeah, the
first one,
update. It's the same rolling thing, but each week they're adding new bits to it.
Tell us how you've been getting on with it.
Started off hating it. I mean, really disliking the thing, because I knew based on the previews and stuff that went up around the internet that it wasn't Halo. And, you know, with all the aiming down sights, sprinting, boosts, all these new things that were coming into it, it was going to play different. You know, it was going to be faster. But when I tried playing it at first, I tried playing it like Call of Duty, which was the immediate comparison that everyone threw up. And it wasn't going well. You know, I wasn't playing well at all. So I thought, okay, well, I'll try and play it more like Halo. And that didn't work either, you know, because you got armor and you can survive longer. I thought, well, okay, well, I'll stand it a bit more in the open. I'll try and, when you run across someone, stand there and keep trying to aim for the head like you do in Halo, one-on-one duel, just keep trying to kill them. That didn't work either. And then I realised a couple of hours in, you got to go somewhere in the middle. You know, run around like Call of Duty, but when you do see someone, don't stand there and keep shooting them like Halo. You got to take that sort of semi-conservative approach and sort of take a couple of pot shots, come back, use a grenade, come back. And because of the way that weapons have been completely reimagined, because of how important aiming down sights is, you realise the basic assault rifle, the more you play it, you start to realise that as good as aiming down sights is, it's limited use. Unlike Call of Duty, where you aim down sights, you start shooting. If they hit you, it affects your aim, but you're still aiming down the sight. In Halo, when you get shot, the game snaps you out of the sight. You go back to the shoulder view, like it did in other Halo games where you zoom through the scope when you press the right stick.
That sounds almost frustrating.
Yeah, but the thing is that the scope, the reticule that's on your screen is still accurate. So there was plenty of times where I'd run, you know, just a few meters away from someone, natural instinct, Call of Duty style, bring your sights up and start shooting. But that doesn't work because as soon as someone hits you, your sight goes down and your aiming's all off. But with the battle rifle, because it's still very accurate, even when you're not aiming down sights, you can just follow them, keep shooting, and just hope that you're getting enough headshots to beat them. And that's the way it works. The armor and health recovery thing's quite good as well.
Yeah.
Say I've just been one-on-one with someone, I've got the kill narrowly, I've only got a tiny bit of health left. If I don't move, there's this third very skinny bar that's there that when it depletes, your armor and health recover. The faster you're moving, the slower that goes down. Whereas if I literally stand where I am and wait, it'll go down really fast. I'll get not only my health back, but my armor as well. And that's a way you don't have to worry about health packs, armor and all that. It just recovers for you as long as you wait, you have patience. You start off with the battle rifle, but you can get other weapons that are in the game. It's the commentator starts by saying, control the weapons to control the map, which is fine. Other games do that as well. They do it really well. Like GoldenEye, classic example, get the weapons that are in the map to control the game.
Yeah.
The problem with Halo is it gives you too much ammo for each weapon that's in the map.
Right, okay.
The way it basically starts is it'll tell you, like, the other players that are in the game, the character actors in the game, rather than the players, they'll say sniper rifle popping up in 30 seconds, and they're always in the same place, but it'll load up as a hologram at first. It'll say, you know, you can wait here, or you can just turn up when it's there. But everyone's obviously converging on that one spot. Sniper rifle, energy sword, they're all going to be waiting for that weapon to appear.
Yeah.
So it's a great place to keep lobbing grenades, or as soon as it appears, launch a surprise attack. Energy sword, when you get it, you can kill up to 10 people with it, which is too much.
Yeah.
You know, like 3 or 4 uses is enough for that. Because even if you die with it, the other person can pick it up and carry it.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really work. You should be person who gets it, and then once they die, the weapon's gone. Then you get a map that's littered with good weapons, and it's sort of a case of scrambling then using.
Yeah, it's sort of almost unbalancing, really, isn't it, when that happens?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw you get the energy sword when I was watching you play it earlier, and it was like, I mean, I saw you like get rid of about 4 people with it in about 30 seconds before someone took you down. Which
yeah, and that's the thing, is because the map that you saw me on is a very condensed. Well, a lot of the fighting takes place in the condensed areas because there is open parts. I think it's called Eden, I think is the map. It doesn't serve as a great benefit to be in the open area, so everyone hides in the corners and whatever. So if you've got the energy sword, you can clean a room very easily because naturally when you hit an attack, your guy snaps and he travels a lot quicker. So they need to work on that a little bit as well in terms of how they manage the weapons in the game that pop up. The other mode in the game is it's basically 4-on-4, first team to 5 wins, but when you die, you don't respawn in that round.
Yeah,
which is good. I enjoy that. Can be frustrating when you start. I wouldn't recommend playing that before playing the basic Slayer match. There's also the same way at Call of Duty. They've got that slam mechanic with the boost jump thing. They've got that, and you can hover in the air for quite a while and pick your spot to land, which is good. But it needs greater area of effect damage. Otherwise, you people move a lot quicker in this game. So you try and hit them, you've got to be laser accurate to do it. Especially if you're stuck in the air, turning, trying to aim this reticule on them. And therefore you're an easy target. You can only be up there for like 3 seconds, I think, before you hit the ground anyway. Halo 5, they've made the multiplayer different from Halo, but they haven't done enough to differentiate from other first-person shooters.
Yeah,
that's the problem. It's not.
A lot of people have been complaining that it's like a sort of codification of Halo.
Yeah,
and so you feel that it's somewhere between the two, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Halo.
Yeah,
but then when I play multiplayer games, I would stop playing Call of Duty in order to play Halo. Whereas Halo 5, I wouldn't play instead of Call of Duty because it doesn't do enough different to make me come away from that.
Yeah.
Halo and Call of Duty are significantly different enough that when you're in the mood for one, you're not in the mood for the other.
Yeah.
Whereas when I look at Halo 5, I think it's just not as fun or good as Call of Duty. And I know it's only a beta, but if you look at the basic gameplay mechanics, you just think, it's more intense, more frantic, more fun in Call of Duty. Based on what we've seen thus far.
Yeah.
I know that we can see a lot more in terms of modes and map design and all that in what's to come in Halo 5. But if you look at their approach to it, it'd been nice to see a bit more of Halo in there.
Do you think they've got any time to sort of turn that around, or if enough people have a problem with it, then you think they've got enough time to sort of steer the ship the other way?
I don't think they will revert to Halo. I think they're on a ship now that they can't. This is their design choice. But because of what happened with the Master Chief Collection, because that was such a cock-up from them, from 343, I don't think they get the benefit of doubt that they would have had that been a smooth launch. Back when they announced the Master Chief Collection, everyone, went nuts because that's what every fan wanted. From that team, and you think that puts the team across consumer facing for the fans. This is what they've always wanted, and had that gone well, they'd have got all the time in the world, all the leeway to say, okay, this is different from what we expected, but we trust these guys based on what they've done in the past, Halo 4 and the Master Chief Collection. But with such a huge slip that was, now they're under pressure to deliver with 5. They're going to spend the rest of the summer making up for the Master Chief Collection with ODST remake, single player, fixing multiplayer for what's out at the minute. You just think they're going to have to split their commitments as well. So there's a lot of pressure on them at the minute. It's tough enough putting one game out, but now they're working on different projects at the same time, which they would never have envisaged going into the new year.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough, but it's not bad what I play. It's just I hope they do more to it to make it something different, because there's a lot of good games coming out this year, or what should be good games.
It seems to be the problem, really. I mean, it's still different from COD, but it's not different enough to make you want to play one over the other, essentially. It's gone from being great Halo shooter to just okay bits of Halo and Call of Duty, and then sort of comes together to make an okay multiplayer shooting experience. But you want to see, the good thing about Halo is it was big, it was massive. You fought on giant maps where stuff could be going on in one corner and then another, vehicles, and there's no vehicles in this at the minute because it's a beta, and there's small condensed arena battles, which again are good, but it's done better elsewhere. So it'd be nice to see more of it in the lead up to launch.
Here come on, flat top, he come, grooving up slowly. He got juju, I bought, he won, holy roller, he got head down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he